Hello everyone, how are we doing? Been away for 2 days because I tried to fix my earphones and I had to get new ones. Luckily, it was only 30 bucks. Yay, living on a budget. All right, updates. Uh, Legitimate frustration, but I'm learning a lot and I completely concur that that's the price. I just wish I would be moving at a faster pace. Uh, sort of giving up on working with anyone unless they want to work with me. It was really that thing. It's like I genuinely believe negotiation is just a one-time thing. That's why everyone kind of like negotiates a contract. And when the contract is done, everyone finds their way. Because at some point, all feelings and emotions kind of like come out or in play and shit like this. And that doesn't really support why the contract was valid to begin with, why the negotiation happened, all that stuff. Naturally, I'm reflecting on something that happened with me. But anyways, uh, maybe I should have been more careful on how I opened my mouth. Maybe I shouldn't have sent it through text. I have no fucking idea, man. But let's just say whatever I talked about caused a bit of resentment on the other side, and just kind of like sent me back to a place where I'm the only person approaching this. I can't deny they opened my mind to stuff. I can't deny that they allowed me to see things, but like, fuck. I'm really tired of dealing with people, man. And I learn a lot from them, but like, no, do we really have to go through this? Do we really have to go through people in order to understand ourselves? Is there a better way? I'll figure it out. And you guys are gonna be here to kind of like walk me through it, I guess. Walk me through it genuinely, the way I feel. Ah, is the Bluetooth off? I hope not. So, today's video is the spectrum of energy regarding success. And I draw a line. Basically, there's calm energy and excited energy. And the calm energy attracts the wavelengths that are slow, and excited energy attracts the wavelengths that are fast. Look, and I even did a little kind of like drawing. So the spectrum of energy regarding success, calm energy, excited energy, and I kind of like draw this energy, floaty, and then this energy here. So for some reason, I believe everyone knows this, right? And looking at it makes me feel a bit corny. Most of my notes are a bit corny, or a lot corny. But looking at them allows me to kind of like see. Maybe it's because I wrote them and I'm looking at them again, so they feel corny. What if, whatever I was trying to write here is very important for everyone to understand. I have no clue. I don't understand. And most of the stuff I write, I forget that I thought about. But weirdly and beautifully so. When I speak about them, I'm including every single time I spoke about every single thing that I wrote. And that I completely trust in. So with that comes a full like build up, I guess, to the logic that every video represents something that allows me to create logic behind the next video that comes and stuff like this. So if we were to discuss energy, there's the calm energy and excited energy. And effectively, consistency is I think I want to go to the fire. Like when you go camping, you don't light a fire with a fuck ton of wood because it burns fast and it kind of like dies out fast. Kind of burn a small fire and slowly add wood. Why? Because you want it to last through the nights. Calm energy lasts longer, simply because it's kind of like diffusing itself at a slow rate. Well, energy is actually the combustion of the combustional interaction, the combusting interaction. It's basically the burning of something, carbon, to create energy. I genuinely think it's carbon. We're carbon based. When we breathe, we don't breathe oxygen. We don't we don't need oxygen to breathe because the oxygen helps us breathe. We need oxygen to breathe because carbon is produced by our bodies. So when we breathe oxygen, it sticks to the carbon, and then we exhale carbon dioxide. And that's why oxygen is vital, not because oxygen does something to our body. It's because extracting carbon does something to our body. So basically, energy is a combustion. So basically, like when our mind is kind of like racing, it's kind of like at a frequency that's zzz. And there are the frequencies of the mind. I had them like wrong at one point. Uh, Mind wavelength, theta, alpha, etc. So there are five wavelengths. There's the gamma waves that are like extremely kind of like zzz. That's how you feel them. There's the beta waves that are like alertness, concentrating, and thinking. Alpha waves are a bit like meditation, relaxing, creativity. Theta waves are hallucination, trance, dreaming, visualization, and then delta waves, deep sleep, transcendence, restoration. And delta waves are basically like, actually, I think theta waves are the ones that we feel right before we fall asleep. And delta waves are what we feel when we kind of like, it's that moment when we're dreaming and you kind of like get out of yourself or something like this. So delta waves are practically the ones that are the calmest of them all. And they're the ones that we actually, they're the hardest to get. But those are like the split seconds where the dream happens. That's when your body is completely like relaxed, completely out of it, deep fucking sleep. So talking about energy, we talk about wavelengths because like calm energy is basically like, let's say the calmest of energies is a delta wave, and the most excited of energy is basically the gamma wave. The gamma wave is when you have had like 5, 6 cups of coffee and everything's moving at super slow motion because you're moving at super high speed. Like it's peak experiences, synchronization, insights. Like, oh, what's going on? This, that, and all these kinds of things. Super fun. Now, the initiation of this video is the spectrum of energy regarding success. So why would I want to mention calm energy and excited energy? Well, because excited energy breeds frustration. It really kind of like has to go somewhere. And if it doesn't go anywhere and fast, what happens is you kind of start like the thoughts start chasing around you or up to you. That's catching up to you. Whilst calm energy is just kind of like moving at such a slow pace where your thoughts are not really interested. We can't say that because calm energy kind of like allows, like rocking a baby to sleep, you don't shake it like crazy, you kind of like take your time with it. And so I'm assuming that's what we kind of do when we're calm when it comes to our thoughts. When we're calm, what we do is we allow our thoughts to kind of like nimbly just like dissipate into the never-ending abyss of our mind. Beautiful. Whilst when we're excited, we're kind of like shaking them to the core. Why is it regarding success? I don't really think I'm talking about success per se when it comes to financial gain. I think I'm talking about success when it comes to actually like getting something done. And within that, there's kind of like we actually are in between the calm and excited. And it's funny because like the triggers of life kind of throw us to the excited energy, and the boredom of life takes us to the calm. Or recently, boredom starts giving us anxiety, which takes us to also excited energy. What takes us to the calm energy? Absolute nothingness, like completely being able to like do nothing with effort. Like you are, like once my cousin mentioned that, like chilling is an active process. Truly hanging out with your friends is an active process of just not doing anything, just kind of like being there in the actual space, doing whatever the fuck you want, kind of like harmonizing with everything that's surrounding you. Oh, I missed that. I used to have that when I was in Liberia. Now I barely get to do that. And that's practically like, I guess, the fun parts of, again, like engaging with people. Because the right people kind of like show you everything when everyone else just show you the rest. Anyways, calm energy versus excited energy and the spectrum of success and how basically you being able to approach nothingness in whatever it is you're doing. And I'm guessing that's the anticipation. If you have nothing to anticipate, if you're not looking forward to anything, you're just doing your work, you kind of find yourself like flowing easier, doing better, accomplishing more, and ultimately just more present in why you're doing it and all that stuff. Oh, good times. Thank you, everyone. Everyone. It's a video.